Alright, what's up guys? Doss Fishing. It's the next day here, as you can tell. Unloading the truck and I'm filleting the redfish. We only had one keeper redfish, the other one was a bull red. It was over slot. But I'm just going to show you a short video on how to fillet a redfish. Well, really, any fish, because all fish are almost the same. What you want to do is come behind this fin. You want to make a diagonal slit towards the head, because they do have some head meat up in here. You want to get as much of that head meat as possible, and then you want to go all the way down to the backbone. You want to take the tip of your knife, and you see the backbone right here. Take the tip of your knife. You want to stab it in. Now these scales on redfish are really tough, so you want to make sure you have a sharp knife. Just barely stick your tip in. It's kind of hard to get past those scales, and just barely run your tip in. You might have to wipe those scales off. You just barely want to get the tip in and making an incision in the meat. Run it all the way down. And my redfish right here got attacked by something, I don't know. I'll probably cut that part out. Run it all the way down to the base of the tail. There you go. Alright, now once you got that, take tip of your knife and hold your knife flat, and you'll feel it hitting the bones, and just run that knife, continue to only use the tip, only poke it a little bit in there. You don't want to stick the whole knife in. And you see how I'm doing it? I'm just barely running the knife in. There you go. Barely run it in. And just do little strokes so you peel that meat up. And then once you get towards the tail over here, you can just stick it in like that. Run it all the way down, run as far as down as you can, and then stop. Don't cut it off, because I'll show you why in a minute. Run this all the way down. You'll feel the backbone go over and under the backbone. And then there's some bones right here. You can go over them, or I like to just go through them because it's faster. You can go through them and cut them out later. It just makes it easier for me. There you go. Run it over. I didn't cut through almost all the bones. I cut through almost all of them, but not this one. There we go. Take it. Take it. Now I got a towel down so it doesn't slip and slide. Alright, I'm not the best, but I can do a pretty good job. See, I missed a little meat right here. But here, this is why you don't want to cut it all the way off, because it makes it easier to skin. It kind of holds itself. Now what you do, make a little incision. I get this situation. Now kind of hold the knife flat and push down with your hand, and it'll kind of flatten it out. Alright, this towel's getting away. I'm going to take it off for a second. Kind of push down. You can kind of hold it so it doesn't move. Missing a lot of meat here. Bones right there. Alright. Not too bad. Those are those bones that I didn't cut out. What you can do is just come along like that. There you go. See, these are mostly bones. Bone right. Yeah, see, as you can tell, all the bones and stuff right here, it's mostly bones. That's part of the rib cage right there. Now there are a set of pin bones that'll run down directly down the middle. What you want to do is cut on each side. Cut those bones out. Say hi to the camera.
Hello, camera.
Yeah. That's one nice chunk.
Slide it under your fillet a little better.
He got cut on the bones, or caught on the bones when I was doing it. We're going to take it on the other side, cut up towards the head. Gotta get on those scales. There you go. Cut all the way down to the spine. Don't cut through it. It's kind of easier if you cut. There you go. There you go. Make sure your towel's all good. Flip it over. Do the same thing. Take the tip of your knife. I like to hold the head so I get more leverage. Take the tip of your knife. Run it in. It's on the back porch. There you go. Run it all the way along till you get about there. And you just stick it in all the way down. And don't go through. You want to take it, kind of peel it up a bit. Use the tip of your knife. Just let the knife do the work. And you kind of come backwards if it's easier. Sometimes on this side of the fish it's a little easier depending on what hand is more dominant for you. I don't know where my dog is. Daisy! Oh, she's in my truck. Yeah, just take down. Now, you want to go over and down. See, that's the rib bones right there. But when you go over a lot of times, you'll have the spine. You're going to go over it and then down so you don't miss that meat. See how it goes? There's a hump. You don't want to miss that meat right there. Alright. Now here I'm going to try to cut over the rib bones. Cut that out. There we go. Take it, just run the tip of your knife right along them. Kind of peel it up as you're cutting it. See how I'm going right over them? You got all that belly meat right there. See, that rib bone runs all the way over that. See, now before I didn't cut over them, I just cut it out. And see, all this is rib bones right here. All that. It's quite annoying. That's why I kind of just cut through them. There we go. It's a nice little chunk of nugget. See, all this is pretty much rib bones. I'll cut it out for you just to show you. You can tell it's harder for your knife. It's bad for your knife to do that too. But this is a cheap knife, so I really don't. There we go. See how all that is. All these bones run up. See them right there? all these bones run up and through the meat, so it's really useless unless you like picking around bones, which I don't like doing it. This one I kind of got a little sloppy. Nice little chunks. Take it. I like to pull it all the way to the edge so it's kind of easier. Lay your knife flat. Lay it flat and then push down. See, like that? Just a little bit, but alright, gutted them at the beach. Makes it a lot easier if you gut them at the beach. See how they have some of that head meat, but I got, because this bone right here, it pretty much stops like right there. Most fish have head meat in them, just depending on, some fish have more. And these pin bones run all the way to about here. So what you want to do is take it and just cut that chunk out. It's waste. Let me see. If you ever take a fish, you can, there's one. They run along the middle. Cut that little piece of skin off. Redfish barely have, they have a little bloodline. I'm gonna cut most of this out because I don't like the bloodline at all. It leaves a really gamey taste. So I'll take that, save as much meat as I can. Go along here. Now it's alright if you leave a little bit, but you'll see when I cut this out, this goes deep down in the meat. See how deep it is right there? That runs all the way through the middle of the meat right there. And this is just on the surface, so you're not really gonna have that much deeper flavor. One nice fillet. Goes over there. Take my, wash my cutting board off. Bones, scrap, take that little chunk. Take it, wash all the water off so it's less slippery. Yeah, I got all the pin bones out of this one. Take it, flip it over. So you can tell it's skinnier up here and then it gets wider. You just kind of want to slide your knife. Somebody was racing. Kind of take your knife and kind of, there we go. See that the meat runs all the way through it. Now you can keep it in there, but it'll make the fish taste like, it'll make it taste fishy. And see, that's just on the surface, so you can kind of scrape that off or leave it. Hey Daisy. I'm gonna portion these out. Make nice little portion sizes. Cut these in half. There you go. That's pretty much from that one redfish. I know I kind of lost a little meat here and there, but this is just basic video on how to show how to fillet a fish. I hope you guys enjoy. Doss Fishing out.